How do I find entrepreneurs, and then when I do, what does it take to invest in them, essentially? And it's funny, right? I've been doing it for 8 years, and when I started, I had just gotten married, and I sat down with my wife, and I said, Sue, I'm planning to go lose a lot of money. And she said, well, that sounds dumb. I said, well, here's why. I want to go do this angel investing thing. And I know that because I don't know anything about it and I've never been an investor before, I'm probably going to suck, right? And I'm going to suck on several dimensions. I'm going to have bad judgment because I don't really know what's good and bad. I don't have a good network of people to refer stuff to me, so I'm probably going to get really crappy deals. And I don't even have a good sense of smell for like how this should work and what valuations are and any of that stuff. So you pretty much assume the first 5 or 10 are just going to be flushed down the toilet. She's like, great, fabulous. And I proceeded to do that. And what I found is, as true with anything, the more time you spend doing something, the better you get at it, and the bigger your network gets, and the more skill you gain. And so I progressed from really, really bad deals to sort of smelly deals to okay deals. I now get more and more referrals to the point where I probably won't talk to people if they don't know somebody I know, because I get so many from the people I do know and trust that I don't need to take 100 cold calls, although that may change because there was a journal article mentioning me yesterday and the spam level has gone up a lot in my LinkedIn mailbox. And I will answer those. So I do now take it primarily through people I know, and in fact I'm part of a sort of modest network of angels like Reid Hoffman, the LinkedIn founder, and Mark Andreessen and Josh Koppelman and Mark Pincus, who are all in the same milieu of Web 2.0 and consumer internet investing. We all look at pretty much the same stuff. So today it's much more, okay, somebody I know and trusts likes this guy and knows him, or knows this woman and thinks she's great. In terms of investing, no, absolutely not. In fact, angels prefer not to have venture money. We want to be the first money in, and we'd much rather, keep the VCs out and give you enough money to get going. And I have seen, it's a sense of, it feels more like 98 to me than 99, but the bubble is coming. And I can tell because 18 months ago, I would do an angel round and we'd raise $100,000 from a group of people for $1 million valuation. And a few months ago, I invested in a $3 million angel round. And I called up the guy who I know, and I said, hey, $3 million, that's like a lot of money. Who set the valuation on this thing? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, well, who's leading it? Who's the VC or whatever? And he goes, yeah, there's no VC. I said, well, how'd you decide on 15 million pre and 18 million post? He goes, I don't know. That's what people are willing to bear. I was like, all right, I'm in. There's no science to this, I like him. It's a good idea. He's got, Yeah, no, but I have a PayPal account, so I can email you. No, but again, right? This is, I think, what's different this time around, especially for the angels, is there are a lot of been there, done that people, and so this guy Jason, he had been COO and then CEO of a fairly significant publicly traded internet company, and he was going off to do another internet company. I'm like, okay, execution risk equals 0. I know Jason. The big question is, is it going to work or not? Like, are consumers going to get excited about it or just sort of excited? And I can't predict that, but a lot of the risk has been taken out. And you're seeing more and more of that now, where you find these serial entrepreneurs that have taken companies public, sold them for a lot of money, putting their own money in, getting things started, and asking people they know and like to join with them. And that is a much lower risk profile. And so that's how you justify, an 8-figure valuation for a piece of PowerPoint, is you go, well, okay, it's Jason. I mean, Wikia got founded, with $4 million with, essentially no business plan. I was like, well, it's Jimmy Wales. He did Wikipedia. He wants to do another one. I get it, right? What else can you really tell me that's going to change my opinion?